Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Big up yourself. So today, I'm gonna share some tips on how I take care of my birds. Okay. So with these tips, these are no rules or anything. I'm just sharing these tips that, if anything, you can see something from it, and you might want to implement it with your birds. Okay. Also, I'm going to give you an update on like the breeding situation. Look at this. Look at this result that I've gotten recently. Got that feather foot right there. I'll soon show you him in due time. So, alright, let me roll out the tips first, right? So, if you look right here, I have all sort of stuff right here. All sort of stuff. So, one of the things I've done, I use Nutrimix pellet. The reason why I don't use the hyperfeeds is more bigger, and these are more suitable bite size for pigeon. So that's the reason I chose this. So what I normally do is, like, I like to give my pigeons treats. This help with their vitamins and so forth. This is actually parrot vitamin. So this is what persons would normally give parrots. This having all different type of seeds. You have clove, sunflower seed, peanut, pepper, plantains in it and so forth, corn, all sorts of seed that you can think of is in there. But you know, these are a bit big for some pigeons. I see any some channels where they just give the pigeon it like this, like overseas countries. But for me, my pigeons like small grains, so I have to cut them up, which can take quite a bit of time, but I do it anyway. Give me a second. So this is what the cut up would look like. It having like wheat and so forth. So what I normally do is, when I give them this feeding, I normally put some of this on the top, which they really do enjoy, and it actually make them eat more feeding. This is Budgie Vita. These are for smaller parrots. I normally mix it in with this, right? Also over here we have Bulgur. For me, where I'm living, I have a problem in getting wheat, so I use this as a substitute. So this is going to also mix in with the Parrot Vita and the Budgie Vita, right? So when I do that, this will end up last a bit longer, right? So that's the purpose right there. If you're looking right here, I'll soon get to the pigeons and give you guys an update on what they have been going on with. So if you look right here, I have some sun mixed in with mineral black. So this is a mineral salt black. Also, there is some brick, regular brick. It actually helps the pigeons. This helps with their digestion. So if you're raising a pigeon, my pigeons don't get let outside apart from the part that is designated for them to have sunbath and so forth. So they don't go outside other than that. So I need to make sure that they have enough minerals in their cage, right? If you just have regular sun, that can help too. It helps with the digestion. So in this right here, I have some bricks, the regular sun, and a little bit of the mineral black. You don't want to put too much mineral black because it has salt in it, but that also helps them to drink more water and actually eat more. So here in the water now, you see the water looking green. It's not dirty. It is this Hypervet. So this is what they will normally give chickens as vitamins and so forth. Let me turn it around. Vitamins and so forth. So I give my pigeon this 1 or 2 times a week. It helps with the feeding also. They eat more and so forth, and vitamin wise. Okay. So I try not to give them it too much, because if I give them it too much, it will lead to them laying a bit more, and they might end up getting fat eggs along the way. So okay, I'll soon touch back on the tips that I use. I'm gonna give you guys an update. So the last video I made, this bird right here his tail was picked out so you couldn't see the beauty of his tail. And you know I put these two together to like get the tail mark. So tail mark is when the body of the bird is white and its tail have a different color. The tail can be black. It's normally black, I should say. Normally black or the light brown. That's what it normally comes in. Okay? So these two had given me a pair before. Let me find them. Oh, this is one of them. But as you can see, I didn't get the full quality. This one only has two tail that is of the color that I'm looking, right? So now there are two more chicks. I'm really looking forward to see what I will get this time. So this chick right here, as you can see, there's a lot of dark spots right on him. So that means that that will be colored, whether it be black or brown. But I know those areas will be colored. Okay? This one now is going to be mostly white. So I got to wait and see if I'll be getting the quality, or the result rather, that I'll be wanting from this pair. Okay? So here was another guy I was showing you guys earlier. This is actually a chick. Look at the feather foot on that. Look at that. The length of his feather foot. This is out of a recent pairing that I've done. So I bought some the other day and I put one of them with a hen that I have. That's this hen right here. Not my whole hen. And this was the result. Yeah. Let me put him to the ground. As you can hear, he's still squeaking a little. Look at that. Look at the level of that feather foot. And funny enough, the mother is black and white, and the father is full white. This is the father right here. These pigeons are so big I can hardly hold them. So that's the father right there. But the father comes from a lineage that has saddle. Saddle is when the pigeon is white and his shoulder blade is normally brown or black, right? But they only have color on the shoulder blade. So that's what they call saddle. So the father, that white one right there, even though he's white, he has saddle in his blood. Look at that tail opening up. This was another one. This white one right here is another of these results right here. And you have this pair up here there on egg. Really looking forward to see what they will bring. I've tried several times with them, but I think they're on a fertile egg right now. So I want to see what that will produce also. Okay? Beautiful pigeons. So, okay, back to the tips. Back to the tips. This here is called tick swash. Right? It's a bit dangerous. If you're going to use this, you have to fully understand how you're supposed to use it. I use it to wash off my birds. In terms of, I put a little bit in water and I use my hand and I take them individually and I'll wash them off, like wash off the tail, just like they're taking a bath, right? I avoid getting any in their mouth or in their eyes because it can be fatal to them if you use the wrong amount. But the reason for this is that normally with some pigeons, some areas, they normally have some little things in their feather. You won't see it on mine because I take care of them. But normally some places you go and you see pigeon, the feather, there's some little lice thing line the feather, especially in the tail and the wing. As I say, I don't have any right now, can show you, but that's the purpose of it. It takes care of that. And then now for like a month or two, no insect or anything like that can survive on your bird. So it keeps the feather healthy. Okay? So yeah, that one is drinking right there. So as you know, out here is where I let them sunbath and so forth. I have 2 breeding pairs over here right now. Yeah. So they come out on the sunbath out here. See they coming out? Look at this beautiful pigeon right here. It's in a nest right there. So I have pairs that I normally put in smaller sections that I really want to get a result from without there being impeded by other pigeons. So this one down here is on his egg right there. Still looking forward to get some results from them. Oh, here's another tip. So like the designated area that you normally have a pigeon breed, what you can do, you can tip like 1 cork of bleach or 2 corks in the water. That will help with their cleanness, right? So that helps to keep them clean, like the colors, like especially white pigeons and so forth. It helps to keep them clean. Okay, so that's another tip right there that I use. So not much of them is coming out as yet because I haven't actually feed them as yet. So they are here waiting for their feeding. Yeah, they're asking me what's going on. So I just want to show you guys what's up with the birds. Oh, these guys right here too. So I wanted to see what this pair would produce. This ashes color one right here with this color. Right, and now they're on 2 chicks. They are on 2 chicks recently hatched. So we're gonna look forward to see what colors these will come with. Okay. So that's another experiment right there. Wanting to see what color they will produce. Okay. So again guys, thanks for watching. You can leave a comments or questions in the comment section. And as I said, these are stuff that I do. So there's no rule that you have to follow. As I said, I do this video that you can incorporate anything that you think might benefit your pigeon. Another tip I can give you, if you have pigeons and they're having issue with yas, that's, I don't know the correct term for it. The Jamaican term is yas. That's where the sore comes on their feet or on their beak. I don't have that issue in my coat, but if you do a good dressing for a good treatment for it is actually purple dressing. You put some purple dressing on it and it will dry it right out and it will just drop off. Okay, so if you're having that issue, that's a way to solve it. So guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next video. Again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I'm just take a zoom in on this bird. Beautiful pigeon. Alright guys, catch you in the next one.